All right, guys, welcome to the Collaboration Over Competition podcast. This is a podcast striving to show how far we can take things when we come together to collaborate rather than competing. This is season 1, episode 10, and we got a very special guest, man. It's the season finale, and there's no better way to end season 1 with the guest we have here today. So I want y'all to help welcome Oakland rapper, California's own, Philthy Rich. How you doing today, my man?
I'm good. How you?
I'm blessed. Can't complain, man. Like I said, I appreciate you taking the time out here to come sit with us and have this conversation.
Of course.
We out in Vegas for this interview, man.
Yeah.
What do you like about Vegas? Are you a gambler as well?
No, I actually moved to Vegas in 2011.
Okay.
It was very close to Oakland.
Okay.
Because where I'm from, I can't go nowhere without being seen or known or whatever. So, it's an hour away on the flight. So, I really moved to Vegas so I could live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in the Bay Area, it's really like no suburbs.
Mm.
You might think it's the suburbs, but all the hood dudes want to get out the hood. Might be moving to the suburbs, so now the suburbs are infesting with the hood dudes.
Yeah, okay.
So
that's interesting. Okay, This is the Collaboration Over Competition podcast, man, so I'm going to jump right into it. I want to get your thoughts on the idea of collaboration over competition.
Collaboration over competition?
What that means or what that may represent to you, just the idea of it.
You got to explain it to me. I don't really understand it as you're trying to
So collaboration over competition, like I said, the motto of this podcast really just trying to show people how far we can go when we come together to collaborate.
Okay, instead of competing.
Rather than competing.
Cool.
So
yeah, I rather eat with my team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Than compete with my team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, you can do a lot more together by coming together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even with the rappers these days, with the diss records or the back and forth beef or whatever, that separates, and separates everything. I'm not saying that, I haven't done it before or whatever, but I tell my artists and any up and coming artists, learn from my mistakes. Don't be like me, be better than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We only human, so, we live and we learn. But of course, as of right now, my thought process and the level of maturity that I'm at right now, that's all I'm on, like building and trying to bring everybody together.
Yeah. I love that. Okay. So for my next question, I want to do you have any advice for people in our culture on how we can come together to collaborate more? Because, in our culture, man, it's tough for us to come together.
Everything we do is competition. Even if you're a chef, a YouTuber, I'm gonna be a better rapper. You get what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be competition, but it should be friendly competition.
Yes,
it should be friendly competition instead of with the hatred.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hate is big now. I mean, it's always been big, but it's glamorized.
Because a lot of people don't know how to salute.
Facts.
They feel like saluting is make you less of a man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I salute.
Takes away from me to give you thanks.
Yeah, I salute people all the time that I feel like, that's accomplishing things in life that make me want to do bigger and better or motivate me. You get what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with it.
That's dope. I was going to say, my advice, man, when collaborating, it's important to have a common goal.
Yeah.
When working with someone. But I feel like, man, the ultimate uniter of humans across the world is money.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing that don't discriminate against race,
it's the root
religion.
of all evil, though, too.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, I feel like that is a good way to start, generating wealth or creating wealth, with close people by you. So I feel like that's a good way to, to encourage others to collaborate, get money together.
Yeah.
But, life's
like keep it real, like where you from, they gonna hate you.
Yes.
It could be an old female, it could be an old teacher, it could be an old cousin, family member, whatever. But like 9 times out of 10, if you getting money, you a boss where you from, y'all gonna meet up somewhere down the line.
Yep.
And like a lot of people salute out of town. Like I get the most love out of town.
Yep.
Like I can go to Atlanta, Detroit, LA.
Yes.
Basically.
You get crazy love in Wichita, shit.
Yeah, Wichita, Kansas, wherever. And they show love.
Yeah.
Go home. They always want the deal on the shows.
Yep.
Oh, he acting funny now. This, you feel me? It's always, he don't want to put nobody on. He don't want to do a verse for free. And this, all that. But it's like, you only using me for your own self-gain. What am I gaining out of it? If I'm going to do it, genuinely, I want to see you successful. I'm gonna do it out of my heart, not because you want me to do it.
Yeah.
And
let it be mutual.
Yeah, let me be like, okay, cool. I see this dude working. Let me reach out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Instead of you reaching out, like, oh man, you ain't messing with me. Yep. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's about your approach too. Yeah,
come correct.
It's about your approach too. Like, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, I know a lot of my past guests. One of my past guests, Elber Mack, who's an NFL veteran, he talked about being professional when collaborating, man. He talked about a lot, sometimes, the vibe ain't right. People looking at you wrong, this hater vibe. So when collaborating, man, come correct. Have your face
They
card
already
good.
Look at you like, okay, you successful, you doing your thing. So they feel like, you bigger than them. So they don't know how to, like, I done been out before in person, been like, hey, what's up? You want to take a picture with me? So they expect you to act a certain type of way with them.
Yep.
But it's like, I don't know you to want to take a picture with you. You're not famous or whatever. So it's how you saying it. The approach is off.
Yep.
So instead of you being like, hey, man, I'm a fan. I rock with you. Let's take a picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you be like, oh, man, I want to take no picture with you. Oh, man, see, I knew he was going to be acting.
Ask for the honor. It's an honor for you to be, a man to take time out of his presence.
It's just, you might be dealing with family issues. You might be dealing with your kids. You might not even want to take no pictures, but, and then this disrespectful fan walk up to you, and then they try to put it out there like you the bad guy.
Yep, and then, not getting to all the clout chasing that people do for the internet and they recording shit. And
man, I done been through all that, man.
I can imagine.
I done been through all that,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm obviously not in your position, in the public as well. But as I'm trying to elevate and grow, I'm trying to read more, prepare my minds for what's to come. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading this book called 48 Laws of Power, and it kind of talks about like, man, fools, you're gonna run into them. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's, you can't. In this world, with so many people, it's hard to avoid them. So you got to equip your mind.
I understand. Common sense ain't that common.
It ain't.
A lot of people not intelligent at all.
Facts.
Everybody want to be the tough guy, the gangster, the street dude. The toughest guy ain't the smartest guy.
Facts.
It ain't the richest guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you feel like you want your legacy to be, your reputation, or how they look at you, hey, man, I'd rather get this money.
Here's my quote that I always heard. It says, remember, the muscle controls the brains.
Yeah.
I mean, the brain controls the muscles. For all you macho guys, it's the brains that control the muscles.
And a lot of the people that want to be the rah, they really not like that.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Those was the ones that was getting bullied in school. And that's why they be in the gym all day working out, trying to get the muscles to scare them, but it ain't even about that. You got to have the heart behind it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So,
it starts with you, y'all.
Yeah.
Anything you're trying to portray, man, you got to work on yourself. The war you always want to work on is the one with yourself first, man. Okay, so for my next question, collaborating in the music industry, you do it independently, and also you've been seeing it doing with Ghazi. I feel like y'all do a great job of showing the power of collaboration over competition in the music industry. And I see in past interviews you always spoke about how it's just you putting up your own money. But it seems like once you collaborated with someone with the common goal, it seems like things went up for you, even on an independent level.
Yeah. So shout out to Ghazi. I was at first when I was just doing distribution, releasing my own music. Just through his company, and he was seeing my numbers.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool, let's do an album. So when it was time to do an album, I think like 2015, 16, I did the Real Niggas Back in Style album. I had the single Make a Living. So it's my first time ever working with pushing a single and radio play and marketing and playlisting and
having that team
promo run and all that. So it's like, that was actually my first time dealing with that. Like, we would be on the road, like 5 different like cities a day, in a car, driving a van or whatever, pull up, I got to get out, go in here, do an interview, shout out all these DJs that I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out 1.1159, woo, in the early morning mix. Like, you get what I'm saying? You got a list of like 20 people to shout out. Like,
and see, you a veteran in the game, so a lot of people don't know about that press run that you have to do in the city.
It's hard. Then you might wake up, sleep in the car. You got a phone call from your girl. She tripping. And you got to go in here and press these people.
Kids,
it's a lot. It's a lot. So, like I said, that was my first time really dealing with that, like as in pushing the record. That's one of my biggest records to this day. But is you gotta understand, like when I wanted to become a rapper, I didn't know all of that.
Mm.
I didn't know all the ins and outs of it.
Yeah.
But when it was brought to my opportunity, okay, cool, this the record we're going to push. We're like, okay, cool, this is what we're going to put behind it.
Yeah.
I brought my half.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't sit back and just let this other person invest in me without me investing into myself.
Hold up your part.
Yeah, so like he can't want it more than I want it.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? And he going to look at you, okay, as a liability than an asset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you bringing to the table? You got to believe in it just as much as I believe in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is your craft.
Yes.
I'm going to get behind and help you push, but I would love for you to push too. And it's the same thing I teach my artists.
Yes. I was going to, my question was too, man, for you to just speak on the power of collaboration when two bosses link up and do good business. So, man, you know what I'm saying? When you want to collaborate, stand on business, come correct.
So ever since then, he always looked at me like in a different light because a lot of people come to him with their hand out.
Yep.
Not willing to invest into themselves, not even believing in themselves, but just got their hand out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's awesome. So for my next question, so like I said, you are a veteran in the rap game over 10 years now, man. But I've been seeing you make the transition from artist to exec. Yeah. Man, and preparing for this interview, I've been studying your moves, and man, you've been very diligent, on point, and calculated with your moves as a, or how you run your label. Yeah. But I want you to speak on that experience and your journey from going to artist to exec and what it's like just being a CEO running your label now.
Like I've been doing everything myself since I started. So it's already had that mind frame there. Yeah. Yes, you run across people that help you along the way. Everybody needs help. Mm-hmm. But I've always been hands-on with everything I do. Like I really never had no manager. I really always wanted to make sure it get done because it's like, coming from the streets, you really don't trust a lot of people. Facts. So that plays a lot of part to the music also because a person can sell you dreams, tell you anything, and then it don't be that. Mm-hmm. And then you just out of luck. Plus, I know how I'm going to push myself. Yeah. So if somebody hit the booking email and be like, hey, we got 20,000 for Philthy up over here, I know I'm going to get on top of it so I can lock in that deposit and that date. Facts. But this other person, he might be going through it with his girl or read the email and didn't respond or whatever, and we just lost out. Yeah. So I don't never want to feel like that, and I don't want to lose on the behalf of somebody else. Facts. You get what I'm saying? So I always had that mindset, that boss mentality. I always pushed for more, always wanted better. So with the label, like this whole year, I kind of like fell back from really as rapping as much and focused on building them. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? We did the Infrastructure album with all the artists on the album. We just did the Motion family. So I'm just like putting them all in the limelight. So now for them to follow up with their solo albums. Yes. And we've been doing good. They getting a lot of spotlight on them right now. A lot of people paying attention to them. And a lot of them been rapping for a while and might not been getting as much traction that they get now. Yes. So it's feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. I love to see your growth, man. It seems like you taking, like you said, you've always had the mindset from day one being an artist, being a boss, but it seems like you took all your experience from 10 years and just passing it on.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah. I mean, I can't teach you nothing if I ain't been through it. Facts. I can't, a teacher can't teach you nothing if she ain't ever went to school to learn nothing.
Yes. And that's true collaboration, man. For my next question, so, with your FOD label, you just released the album called Motion Family. Yeah. And from listening to it and even seeing the visuals, the album cover, man, I'm really getting some collaboration over competition vibes with your family. Yeah. Could you speak on the album, and then could you tell us what Motion Family means or what the word motion means from somebody who's not from Cali?
I mean, the motion don't even just mean from Cali. It's just period. Like you just got something going on. Okay. Like you that dude. Like you feel me? Like just making shit happen. You the boss. You feel me? You got some traction. You feel me? It could be the bitches after you. It could be you got a hot single out. It could be like you having some money. It could be like
motion right now.
Yeah. You could be dressed nice. You having motion. You could shit caught a flight to Miami for the weekend. Just you doing something productive.
Yeah. So anybody can have some motion.
Yeah. And like when I do my titles and stuff, I don't just do it for myself. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do it for the people around the world that's able to relate. Yeah. So it ain't just about just us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing your thing, you have emotion. Facts. As long as you doing something, if you had a zip of weed today, and tomorrow you got a pound. You have emotion.
You have emotion.
You get what I'm saying?
So I guess the album, the name really explains itself. Family Emotion, man.
Yeah, no, these my artists. Okay. We all have emotion. You get what I'm saying? We all looking good. We all sounding good. You get what I'm saying? We all being positive. We all being productive. You get what I'm saying? So and each artist on the album are from different sides of Oakland. You get what I'm saying? So I'm touching different areas. Sections. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They all have emotion where they from.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, could you give us some of your artist names, man? Because like I said, I really tapped into the tape. And I ain't gonna lie, with these artists you signed, you got some competition.
Yeah, so
they rapping.
We got Killer Fonte from 85th.
Okay.
We got Just Bang from the Murder Dubs. We got Dollar Dane from Greenside. We got Tudor Bands. He from 62nd and Hayes.
Okay.
And we got Skinny T from Seminary.
One of my favorites. I seen you just drop the truth with him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker go hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Y'all
but that's just on that album. That's not all the artists.
Okay.
We got Lil Steve. We got Lil Trey. We got Lil Bud. We got my nephew, J Money. We got Matt Guy Debo. We got Roscoe Fetty. We got Visa.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So the list go on.
Yeah, hey, y'all definitely go tap in with the whole Motion family, Philthy and the whole label guy. And take it from me, like I said, I really tapped into the album. I really been listening to these artists. They got some heat. Mm-hmm. They got some heat. So I definitely like that. So I'm going to jump into some entrepreneurial questions. Can you kind of speak on different business ventures that you have been invested in before or are invested in now?
Yeah, I did the dog thing, the Real Bullies Back in Style.
Okay.
Did the salon, had a salon, royalty.
Okay.
I had a modeling company, Team Philthy Models. I tried the weed strand. It was called Killzone Gelato. Got the record label.
Okay.
I got the nonprofit.
I seen that too. Philthy Kids. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like 7-8 things.
That's awesome. I'm always I just did a big get back event, school event, man. We was on the news and everything, but I would definitely love to team up on some nonprofit stuff, man. You come to Wichita, we do some giving back. I'm definitely always on that tip. But a couple more questions on that tip. I do own a bail bond company, so I was wondering, as an artist, and you've been through the process, would you invest in a bail bond company?
If it was presented to me right, and if it was lucrative, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever it is, I don't really care what it is. It could be selling water.
Okay.
As long as it's beneficial,
yeah,
I'm into it.
So you are open to profitable business
I'm
ventures.
into doing whatever that got the money coming in.
Hey, y'all heard that first. Yeah. Profitable. Keyword.
Yeah. I ain't trying to do nothing that we gotta stagnate. I'm trying to get, okay, if it's coming in, you feel me? You need a solid partner. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
I'm with it.
I like that.
A lot of people ask me to invest in a lot of stuff, but it just, I can't do everything.
Facts.
I can't do everything. So, I touch what I love.
Yeah.
What I got a feeling for.
Okay, and this my second one on top of that. I am a 2-time published author, and I plan on writing my third book. But man, I was wondering, have you ever thought about writing your own book? You got a crazy story.
I never thought about writing my own book. I actually been like featured on a book before, in the cover or whatever. But I'm working on my second documentary right now.
Okay, that's awesome. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, all that. I mean, that come in due time. I'm not gonna say it won't happen. Yeah, but it just hasn't happened right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I still got a lot of living to do. So I might, wait till I'm 59 or something and then sit back and give it to y'all.
Yeah, that'd be definitely something I'd be interested in. I'm sure a lot of your fans would too. Okay, so for my next question, being a street guy who has made a lot of money in the streets, what advice for the young kings you got out there, with street money and trying to make that transition into the legal and corporate world? Because I know a lot of my friends are like that.
The streets, man. There's only 2 things that come with that: jail and death.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So the whole plan is you're gonna get in the streets to get in and get out. You get what I'm saying?
Have a plan.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan if you're gonna be in it, and you gotta know what come with it. So you can't be crying about if you go to jail. Facts. Can't be crying about if you get robbed. Can't be crying if you get shot.
Have that bail money ready.
Yeah, you gotta be. This is what come with it. Like, so when I was in the streets, I just took my street mentality into the dope game. To the rap game.
Yeah.
So I always wanted more.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I always push for more. But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta know what come with this, and you gotta think like I would say, opposition, as in the police.
Yep.
As in the Jack Boys, as in the niggas you beefing with.
Facts. As
in the plug. You know what I mean? You gotta think like them.
The odds is against you.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? As in you gotta last long. You get what I'm saying? Not coming last.
Yes.
You feel me? You trying to last out here, not coming last. So, okay, cool. If I was out there on the block right now, I'd be thinking like how the police would be. Well, where would they be at watching? What's going on? Type, okay, cool. If I was on the corner right now, I'd be thinking about the niggas that's out there robbing or, you get what I'm saying? Or if I was out there, I'd be thinking about like, copping from the plug, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would I be trying to run off? Would I be trying to, you get what I'm saying, make good with him?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. So you just gotta, it ain't just one track minded. You gotta think like every position.
Yes.
So if I was hooping, if I was the point guard, I still would think like the center.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. If I missed this shot, will my center be able to grab it?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you have to think like that.
I love that. So basically, you got to think like a boss.
Yeah, you got to think about the whole
longevity,
not just a piece of the pie, the whole pie.
Yes, longevity, y'all. So y'all take that advice. Okay, so man, your name is Philthy Rich, and I want to know how much money does a person have to be filthy rich, man?
I got that name. My name is Phil.
Okay.
So I got that name as a youngster on the block, just doing what I was doing. When I got that name, I wasn't where I'm at now.
Yeah.
But in the streets, I was,
filthy.
I was successful. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted, like my first mixtape, the name was Hood Rich. You know what I'm saying? So I always liked the nice things, always looked up to the older dudes that was getting money, always, I wanted to have. You know what I'm saying? So on my first cover, I had like 4 or 5 cars on the cover, but just old school cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just had that mentality. But
is it a
to
number?
be Filthy Rich, I don't know. I was given that name at that age, but I wasn't a millionaire when I got the name. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like out of my peers, like I was him. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
At a young age. So that's how that came. But it came from Filthy. My name was Phil. It was Filthy. Then it was like, oh, okay, young Filthy Rich. Like, okay, he doing what he do.
Okay.
My OG told me like, man, we ain't about to be out here. We ain't about to be out here for Jordans.
Facts.
And he like, okay, cool. If you stack $100 a day for a month, that's 3,000. If you stack 300, that's 9 G's. So when he tell me that, I'm like, I'm breaking down the numbers. I'm like, I'm stacking everything. I don't care if it's 100, 500, 1,000. So I had a big Ciroc bottle, and I just stuffed it for the whole month. Like I didn't buy nothing. I was eating turf burritos and Cheetos and Capri Suns the whole month, but I'm just stuffing that bottle.
That real grind.
Stuffing that bottle.
Yeah.
For the end of the month, I had one bought me a Chevy van. I think I was like 19 years old. Bought me a Chevy van on 5 Dubs. That's how we used to ride them in Oakland with the suction tip with the Burberry interior.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just grinded for what I wanted. I'm like, okay, cool. I done wasted months before. I done been in jail for a year. So I could be able to waste a month. Let me see what I do. So I just grind it out for the whole month. I'm stuffing the bottle. And see, so it wasn't even just about the 100 or the 300. It could have been 1,500 today. I'm putting it in there.
Yeah.
So at the end of the month, you feel me? I had a bag.
I love that perspective, y'all. So keep from that. Stack your money. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if it's what you want.
Yes.
Stack it. Like I'd rather see me. I'm not the type of guy that want to go to the club and spend $10,000 on bottles. That's not me. Like I do it. Like occasionally for not even saying I'm gonna spend that type of money on that, but I'd rather have something to show for my money.
Yes.
I feel stupid leaving the club. I just spent $20,000 in the club on bottles. You're not even finna drink all that alcohol. Man, you're gonna be in there pouring it out so nobody else don't drink it. Yep. I'd rather go to the Bevmo, go spend $100 on a bottle and save my 19,000. You get what I'm saying? 20,000 and do something with it to where that's gonna last.
And see, I don't know. I'm the same way, but I don't know if that's just me coming from like struggling for so long.
Yeah,
that shit.
No, it ain't even just about struggling. It's just about just being smart.
Facts.
You gotta know how to manage your money.
Facts.
So okay, you're going to spend 20,000 in the club every weekend. It's 4 weekends in a month. That's 80 G's. Facts. I'd rather buy a car or watch or something that's gonna last longer than some alcohol.
Hey, y'all, money management, y'all. That's one of the keys to financial success. Money management. Stack your money. A lot of times in our culture, they say we spend a lot of money on designer clothes and all that. Starting adding up your monthly costs.
Yeah, of course, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. You want to look nice. You get what I'm saying? You work hard for it. So, of course, you want to live above average. Facts. If you're able to do that. Yeah. If you're not able to do it, don't rush it. Don't live above your means. You get what I'm saying? If you can't buy it 3 times, don't buy it at all.
That's where Instagram fuck it up, huh?
Yeah, because on Instagram, you could be anybody.
Yep.
I can go post. I can come in here right now. You could have had $1 million on the table. I could post it on my gram. They gonna think it's mine.
Yeah.
They don't got the filter for faking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So Instagram, everybody like these niggas go get fly. They go take a picture to put on Instagram every day.
Yep.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I run around shorts, slides, socks. After I leave here, I'm about to go pick up a dog from breeding. I got other stuff I got to do. I got errands to run, all type of stuff. So with that being said, I'm gonna get fly when it's time, when time permits. Like I don't need to do that every day.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, that's how they think. Okay, I got to get on the gram. This nigga posted these Amiris. This nigga posted these Gucci's. This nigga posted these red bottom. I got to go to the store and go buy this and go spend 10 G's right quick for just a picture.
Hell of a life to keep up with, man.
That's not feasible for me. So if I'm gonna do it, at least I'm gonna get fly. It's gonna be in the video. You're gonna see it 1,000,000 times. You get what I'm saying? I'm not just about to just throw a fit on and stand on the wall and take a picture.
Would a fit pay for itself?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I like that. Okay. So for my next question, I wonder, how do you manage mental health, and would you consider therapy? You know, I can imagine you survive in the streets and make it to where you are now. You got some type of PTSD.
Yeah, I done been shot before. I done seen people get shot before, killed, all type of shit. But I mean, you got to just be strong. You feel me? I feel like, you know, one day I might want to do therapy, but I feel like I'm a strong individual to where, you know, I know what's right and wrong.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like some people, they use that like as an excuse or for some sympathy or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got PSD. Like, pay attention to me. Listen, bro. Like, niggas was born, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
With PSD. You get what I'm saying? Niggas you in the house and you hear gunshots outside at 2-3 years old.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? You watching your mama boyfriend beat her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At 5 years old. You get what I'm saying? Niggas been experiencing all type of shit. You get what I'm saying? So, and made it this far.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I turn, I don't want to even call it L, but turn that into a lesson, man. Let it build character. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people let it tear them down.
It gives you drive and dedication and motivation. Like, this is not what I want. This is not what I want to be. Your daddy not being like, okay, cool. My daddy not in my life. This is what I'm not going to do with my kids. This is how I'm not going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, you turn them L's into lessons. You learn from them.
Yes, sir. Okay, so for these last couple of questions, any advice or message to the fans? And if not, it's okay.
Message to the fans. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here throughout my journey. I wouldn't be here without y'all. You get what I'm saying? Because without y'all, there's no me. Nobody would be buying my music or listening to it or booking me for shows or paying for verses or whatever, or support. You know what I'm saying? I don't really call them fans. I call them supporters. You know what I'm saying? So, without y'all, ain't no me, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I need y'all to get behind the label, get behind the artist. We got a lot of dope shit coming. And shit, man, we're going to continue to keep bringing you, the best.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, I do have my degree in criminal justice. And I know you've been throughout the system, throughout your life. I want to know, what are your thoughts on the criminal justice system? And if you don't want to answer on this, it's okay. But I'm just curious.
Criminal justice system?
Yeah, as a whole. Because
it's certain things I don't understand. Like, they won't let you clear a record from California or from New York. Like, as if you got a gun charge.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about the music industry.
Not the music industry, the life.
Okay.
So basically, if you caught a pistol case in California, you could never get it expunged. Yeah, and you're never supposed to be. If you caught a felony, you're never supposed to be around a gun again.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just something, and then the stereotype of a black man.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
That's one reason.
Every black man ain't a killer, ain't a robber, ain't a pimp, ain't a drug dealer. So, a lot of these cops, they tend to stereotype us as that gang members and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta do better as a whole.
Yes, sir. I love that. What is the best advice you have ever been given? I know you've been given a lot of game.
The best advice?
That you can share with us today.
Yeah. It's crazy because that's all I be saying is, a nigga ain't never gave me nothing but advice. But I really be feeling like I gave myself my best advice by not listening to everybody's advice. Because
that's a big one.
Yeah, because
everybody trying to get it.
Yeah, everybody trying to tell you something, but they ain't never experienced what you experienced.
Yes.
So how can you, if you are not a rapper, how can you give me rapper advice?
Facts.
If you're not a trapper, how you can give me trapper advice?
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So, my best advice. That's a hard one. I got so many people that's in my corner that done told me, you should have told me that one. I would have had figured that one out a while ago.
I think that's advice in itself, man. You know, a lot of people get advice, but knowing to decipher which advice to take in and choose.
Yeah, like a nigga can't tell you about no advice about getting some money and he broke. Or never had no money. Now, if this person was rich before and fell off, then he could be like, yeah, I fell off because I didn't manage it right. I spent, okay, cool.
Yep.
But if he ain't never had $10,000, how can he tell you if you playing with M's? You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they always want to give you their input on something just because they feel like they got a mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that be, a lot of motherfuckers
just want to talk to you.
It be in their nature just to talk.
Yeah, just want to talk to you and just be talking about the wrong shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, it's kind of, it go back to like the fan thing. They know you successful, so they just want to run it down how you should do what you're supposed to be doing.
Think they really know you.
Yeah, like telling you how you should run your program. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you know what works best for me, bro.
Okay. So, last question. So, I want to know, is being a rapper really the most dangerous job?
Of course.
You know, and your thoughts on the Sauce Walker and P&B situation that recently happened in LA?
What about the P&B getting killed?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Not just in LA. I don't really want to touch on it too much because it's sensitive. You feel me? Dealing with the female or whatever. But that can happen anywhere.
Yes.
You know, that happens all over the world.
Yeah.
Just to be real with you.
And the female's getting a lot of flack, you know.
Yeah, because I don't know if that was done intentionally or not. You know, she might be dealing with something by everybody attacking her for that. So, you know, all I could do is, you know, pray for their family or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's with the rapping wise, everybody know you and you don't know them.
Yeah.
So you don't know if this is an enemy or a fan.
Yep.
Would somebody try to rob Walt?
Yeah, and I think one of his mans ended up shooting and killing the dude. It was on Say Cheese. It was going viral recently. I guess somebody tried to rob him, and one of his mans ended up shooting the dude.
Yeah. Damn. I'm gonna see Walk next month too. I'm supposed to be going to Houston, but I mean, shit happens. Like when you in certain situations, like when I go in certain situations, I mean, like different places and shit, I show the utmost respect to people.
Facts.
You feel me? If it's a dolphin on the corner,
the janitor,
B-boy, a janitor, whatever it is, you feel me? I don't be on no cocky shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying that's what happened over there. But it's just like, okay, cool, the pandemic over. Niggas is broke. You're a rapper. Niggas be thinking rappers is pussy. You get what I'm saying? And niggas just go with their first move.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, I know Walk. Walk ain't going for it.
Facts.
You feel me?
Obviously.
He's not going for it.
Obviously.
I wouldn't want to see nothing happen to him. But I know Walk personally. He know me personally. Some rappers ain't having that shit. Some niggas will die for that shit.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
That's one thing.
It's out of respect. Like, bro, like you playing on me, this is my shit. Like, you feel me? Like, or feel like they could fight you or get it off you or you get what I'm saying or whatever. You know, the baby he knocked some shit down. You get what I'm saying? Fight niggas and, you feel me? Self-defense type shit. So this all depends on the predicament.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't, you know, if a person got the ups on you, man, you feel me? You can't get your life back. You can get the jury back. You know what I'm saying? So, and it doesn't make you less of a man if something was to happen to you. You just learn from, you know, your mistakes.
Yes.
And move a lot better and different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure, the rapper shit is because, you know, like how I handle certain situations. A person might book me for a show. It could be an op that want to book me for a show.
Ooh,
so
they get deep.
I'd be like, okay, cool. I charge $20 a show and then plus travel. I had them give me my travel and I book my own travel.
Yes.
So I get my own flights on room. You ain't gonna know where I'm staying at.
Yes.
Because if I go to the show and the room in your name, you could just double back on the room.
And I'm sure in the rap game, this shit has happened before.
Yeah. You can double back on the room. You feel me? You can steal a nigga luggage, jewelry, money, whatever the situation may be. So it's just about doing everything smart.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I do shit like that. Okay, cool. Send me this is what I need for travel. Deposits for this. I take care of my own travel. I'll let you know when I'm in town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And go from there.
I like that.
Because you never know. A nigga, I mean, they could be, okay, cool, we'll book him for 25,000. 5,000 for the travel, 20 for the show. Shit, we gonna get 100 in jury. at the minimum. You know, that's how a nigga could think.
Boy, you got to think all angles.
You gotta think all angles. So like I said, you gotta think like everything is against you.
Yes.
Like I said, when you're in the street, you gotta think like the police.
Put yourself in their shoes.
You gotta think like, okay, this is a come up.
I love that. I love that.
You gotta think like that. Like you got to, because that's the only way you're gonna last.
Yes, gotta make it home to them babies.
Yeah, not even saying that that's gonna happen, but you gotta protect yourself.
Yes, be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And one last bonus question, and this is just about the event you doing with my cousin. So I was wondering, can you talk about the event you're hosting out in OKC at the Moore nightclub November 5th? What's going on? Some beautiful ladies gonna be out there?
Yeah, I need all the beautiful ladies out there. I need some good food.
Yes.
I might be bringing my cameraman with me to shoot a video out there. You know, OKC, man, they got a lot of love for Philthy. Philthy got a lot of love for OKC.
Yes.
You know, just some good time, good vibes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Y'all heard it here first, man.
That's a grand opening, right?
Yes, sir. November 5th.
Salute to him, too. You know, black man doing something positive. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my cousin Bob Love. Bob Love. All right, man. That wraps up season 1, episode 10. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay blessed.